Week 1 was ugly. The Panthers' defense looked lost, gashed on the ground for 200 yards, and already fans are asking, can this coaching staff fix it before things spiral? Now, heading into Week 2, there's one adjustment that could change everything. It's risky. It's unconventional. But it might be the only way to avoid disaster against the Cardinals. We're going to break it all down. What went wrong, what could change, and why this decision could make or break the Panthers' season. Let's start with the obvious. Carolina's run defense was a disaster in Jacksonville. This unit allowed 200 rushing yards. That's not just bad, that's historic pace bad. Remember, they gave up over 3,000 yards on the ground last season. At this rate, they're on track for 3,400 in 2025. And it wasn't just about numbers. It was the lack of discipline, missed tackles, poor gaps, zero confidence. If nothing changes, defensive coordinator Ejiro Evero won't survive the season. That's how serious this problem is. And now it gets tougher. Week 2 brings James Conner, Trey Benson, and of course, Kyler Murray. Conner's the bruiser. He's the back who can grind out hard yards, punish defenders, and score in the red zone. Benson, explosive. He just ripped off 69 yards on 8 carries in Week 1. That's almost 9 yards a pop. And Murray, he's the wild card. Dual threat, elusive, capable of breaking contain at any moment. If Carolina's defense looked slow and undisciplined against Jacksonville, Murray could make it look even worse. Here's where it gets tricky. Carolina started Christian Rozeboom and second-year Trevin Wallace at linebacker. Rozeboom, solid but unspectacular. Wallace, completely overwhelmed, inexperienced, out of position, and the Jaguars attacked him all game. That's not a recipe for success against a mobile quarterback and 2 dangerous backs. And Evero doesn't have many options. The depth chart is razor-thin. Claudin Cherilus and undrafted rookie Bam Martin-Scott aren't ready for big roles. So what do you do when the linebackers can't get it done? You get creative. That's where safety Trayvon Moehrig comes in. Moehrig is physical. He's smart. He sees lanes, closes quickly, and he's a reliable tackler. Moving him down into the box as a second-level defender could change the tone of this defense. He could help plug the run. He could serve as a spy on Kyler Murray. And he brings the kind of aggression this defense has been missing. Head coach Dave Canales hinted at making adjustments, and Moehrig may be the chess piece Evero needs to survive. Now, let's be clear. This isn't without risk. Sliding Moehrig into the box leaves the secondary thinner. And if Nick Scott keeps starting at safety, that's another headache. Scott's struggles in coverage are well documented, and pulling Moehrig away from the back end could expose the defense even more. But desperate times call for desperate measures. And after what we saw in Week 1, doing nothing simply isn't an option. So here's the bottom line. Carolina's run defense is broken. If they don't make drastic changes, James Conner, Trey Benson, and Kyler Murray will shred them in Week 2. The adjustment? Move Moehrig into the box. Let him be the tone setter. It's risky, but it could be the spark this defense needs. Now I want to hear from you. Should the Panthers take the gamble with Moehrig? Or is there another adjustment you think could fix this defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, hit like, subscribe, and stay with us for every Panthers update all season long. Appreciate you watching. Keep pounding, and see you in the next one.